A little over 17 years ago, a little game called Guitar Hero 3 released, and in that game was a song called Same Old Song and Dance by Aerosmith. Aerosmith actually re-recorded this song specifically for use within the game, but that actually wasn't the original plan. There was actually a cover version created for the game instead. We've known about the existence of this cover for a long time at this point, but it wasn't until a prototype/beta build of Guitar Hero 3 leaked online earlier this year in February of 2024 where we had definitive, playable evidence of its existence. This prototype build predates the final build by 38 days, so there's a lot of stuff that's different, including the Same Old Song and Dance cover version. Kind of. The audio is the Aerosmith re-record, but the chart is not. If you load the song up in the prototype build, you'll very quickly realize that what's being charted is not what you're hearing. So we can pretty safely deduce that this chart is actually for the cover version and not the Aerosmith re-record. But we still don't really know what that cover version sounds like yet. We just have the chart, not the song. Until now. YouTube user RageInternet9391 commented on one of Steve Womet's YouTube videos asking him if he still had the audio for this cover version. And Steve replied and gave him a link to download the audio for this cover version. So now, 17 years later, we can hear what it sounds like. Now, this comment was many months prior to when this video is being recorded, so this kind of flew under my radar and the radar of seemingly everybody else until this comment chain was discovered by that Tornado guy with a Fez 8246 and seemingly spread this around to people who actually care about the super niche stuff like me. But now we have both pieces of the puzzle here. We have the chart, we have the audio. So now we can combine them together and make them make sweet, beautiful love with each other, and we can have one full experience of the original cover version of Same Old Song and Dance. Is what you'd think until you actually start trying to do that. My original plan for this video was to actually make this into a custom song that I could actually play in Guitar Hero 3, but when I went to go swap out the audio, and I did a quick look through the chart to make sure everything lined up, and it didn't. It didn't line up perfectly. It went in and out of sync at some points. I'm not entirely sure why that is. Maybe it's because the tempo mapping was off. I heard a theory that they tempo mapped it to the original 1974 recording that Aerosmith did instead of the cover version, which would make sense because the cover wouldn't be perfectly accurate to every single measure being on tempo. So I thought I would just go fix that in editing. You know, just make certain parts of the video a bit faster or a bit slower or whatever, just to match up with the audio. And I did, in fact, do all that. However, there's a better solution that's out now in between the time me recording this and actually uploading it. Because our boy Addy Mills did all the hard work himself, and he did it in a much better way than I could have done it, because he actually restored the lip sync as well. The lip sync in the prototype build is actually to the Aerosmith re-record instead of the cover. So Addy made the song and the chart lineup, and he added lip sync and do a custom. So you can go play this right now on your modded Xbox 360 or your modded PS3 or our PCS3, the emulator, if you wanted to. I'll put a link down in the description for you. So thank you, Addy Mills, for all your hard work. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, this is Same Old Song and Dance cover version.
Same old song and dance, my friend. It's the same old story, same old song and dance, my friend. Big eyes with the cocaine, pound with your gun. No smooth face, a lawyer, you got you undone. I say, Lord, ain't the same on the south side of town. Took a look, but you ain't gonna find it around. It's the same old story, same old song and dance, my friend. It's the same old story, same old story, same old song and dance. Fate comes a knocking doors, start locking your old time connection. Change your direction, I ain't gonna change it. Can't rearrange it, can't stand the pain when it's all the same to you, my friend. same